Joseph Murphy, a pioneering voice in the fields of New Thought and the psychology of spirituality, reveals how the subconscious mind can dramatically alter one's perception of life. The book The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy is a transformative book that unlocks the secret potential within your own mind. Published in 1963, this book blends spiritual wisdom with scientific research, offering practical techniques to understand and harness the subconscious. Through affirmations and visualization, Murphy provides a roadmap for overcoming obstacles, achieving personal goals, and improving overall happiness. This timeless classic continues to inspire readers to tap into the power that rests within them to create positive change. In this book summary video, you'll also find out how a doctor used his subconscious to reduce mortality rates, why you need to visualize your house being sold, and why you must learn to love the boss you don't like. Imagine an iceberg floating along in the Arctic. While you see parts of it above the surface of the water, most of it is hidden beneath. The same can be said of your mind. The part we are aware of, the conscious mind, is visible and known to us, while the other, and at least equally large, part constitutes our subconscious. So how do we tap into such a vast and seemingly inaccessible part of our minds? That is exactly what we will look at in this summary of a classic book from the early 1960s. You will discover how to unleash the potential that is hidden in your subconscious to tackle a wide array of issues and problems, coming out at the other end feeling both wiser and happier. This exploration will take you deep into the mechanisms by which the subconscious mind operates and influences our daily lives. You'll learn that this part of your mind is continuously at work, processing information and making decisions without your conscious input. It controls our automatic behaviors and reactions, stores our memories, and manages our emotions. Understanding how to harness the power of your subconscious can dramatically enhance your abilities to resolve complex problems, make better decisions, and process emotional experiences more effectively. Techniques such as visualization, affirmations, and mindfulness meditation are practical tools that can help you access and influence your subconscious mind. These methods allow you to plant new ideas and foster positive habits that stem from deep within, effectively reshaping your thoughts and behaviors. By regularly engaging with your subconscious, you can align it more closely with your conscious objectives, making your inner resources work towards achieving your goals. Moreover, this journey into your subconscious will not only help solve practical problems but also lead to a profound transformation in how you view yourself and the world. As you begin to uncover and utilize the untapped potential in your subconscious, you'll find yourself becoming more in tune with your intuition, more confident in your capabilities, and generally more attuned to a sense of inner peace and satisfaction. By the end of these insights, you'll have a clearer understanding of the immense power lying dormant within you and the practical steps needed to tap into it, fostering not just a better functioning mind, but a happier and more fulfilled self. Key Idea 1. The subconscious mind is prone to suggestion, which you can use to your advantage. Do you remember when you learned to ride a bike? It likely required intense attention and focus from your conscious mind. But after a while, your subconscious probably started to get the hang of things and, pretty soon, riding a bike was a natural, almost automatic task. This transformation from conscious effort to subconscious ease is a prime example of how we can shift our learning from the forefront of our minds to become an ingrained skill. This process is known as conscious to unconscious learning, an incredible tool at your disposal. Harnessing this requires leveraging the power of your subconscious mind through the repetition of positive thoughts. By repeating actions or mantras, we can train our subconscious to adopt these patterns and behaviors, making complex tasks second nature. Consider Enrico Caruso, the Italian opera tenor renowned for his performances at the most prestigious opera houses in Europe and the United States during the late 19th century. Despite his talent, Caruso battled severe stage fright, experiencing throat spasms and excessive sweating just moments before his performances. His mind buzzed with negative thoughts, anticipating laughter or jeers from the audience at any mistake. However, Caruso found a method to conquer his fears by speaking to his small me, or conscious mind, instructing it not to interfere with his big me, or subconscious mind. This mental practice involved reassuring himself repeatedly until his subconscious learned to disregard the panic, ultimately freeing his voice to perform uninhibitedly. The power of the subconscious mind is not to be underestimated. It can absorb and manifest any suggestion given to it. Psychological experiments further illustrate this point. For example, under hypnosis, subjects convincingly act out being a different creature, such as a cat, because their subconscious fully embraces the idea implanted by the hypnotist. This demonstrates how receptive the subconscious is to direct suggestions. Another striking example is Scottish surgeon Dr. James S. Dale, who between 1843 and 1846 performed approximately 400 surgical operations, including amputations, under hypnosis before anesthesia was developed. He suggested to his patients that they would not feel pain or succumb to infection, resulting in an astoundingly low mortality rate of just 2 or 3%. His success underscores the profound impact that the subconscious can have on physical responses and healing. Understanding and utilizing this aspect of the mind opens up remarkable possibilities for overcoming personal barriers, enhancing skills, and significantly altering our interactions with the world around us. By engaging our subconscious, we unlock a powerful ally in achieving personal growth and overcoming challenges. Key idea 2. You can use the power of positive thinking and visualization to realize your dreams. Back in the 18th century, priests often healed the sick by instilling the belief that divine intervention would cure them. Remarkably, many of these healings were successful, not due to the intervention of a mysterious deity but because of the power of the subconscious mind. This phenomenon illustrates how positive thoughts can significantly influence physical health through subconscious mechanisms. Take, for instance, a historical anecdote involving the author's relative who suffered from tuberculosis. The son of the afflicted man devised a plan to harness this subconscious power for healing. He presented his father with what he claimed was a special cross, allegedly obtained from a monk who had visited a famous healing shrine in Europe. In reality, it was merely a plain piece of wood he had found. Yet, he convinced his father that this cross had miraculous healing properties and that many had been healed by simply touching it. Believing deeply in the power of this holy relic, the father held the cross, prayed with it, and slept with it in his hand. Miraculously, by the next morning, he reported a complete recovery from his symptoms. His belief in the healing power of the cross was so strong that his family chose never to reveal the truth about the object, fearing that disillusionment might cause his symptoms to return. This story underscores the profound influence belief and imagination can have on physical health. Similarly, the author applied these principles in his work with the Church of Divine Science, which later expanded to a widely popular radio show. One notable technique discussed on the show was the mental movie method, particularly effective for listeners trying to sell their homes. In this visualization technique, sellers were instructed to first confirm their belief in the fairness of their home's price. Then, in a relaxed, pre-sleep state, they were to vividly imagine the day their house would finally sell, celebrating the successful transaction in their mind. This mental rehearsal was intended to impress the subconscious with the reality of the sale, thereby attracting the ideal buyer into their lives. The success of this method was confirmed by numerous listeners who wrote to thank the author after selling their homes quickly and efficiently using the techniques discussed on the show. These examples beautifully demonstrate how the subconscious mind can be directed to achieve specific outcomes through focused, positive thought and visualization. Key idea 3. Visualization and passion can help you achieve tremendous results. Visualization is a powerful tool that extends far beyond the realm of real estate. It's a technique that can manifest not only physical assets but also personal and professional aspirations. The principle behind it is simple yet profound. Picture your desired outcome vividly and consistently, allowing your subconscious to steer your actions and opportunities towards making it a reality. Consider the inspiring story of a young Australian boy with dreams of entering the medical profession, a goal that seemed unreachable due to financial constraints. Each night, before going to sleep, he visualized a medical diploma adorned with his name on his wall. This nightly practice wasn't just a ritual, it was a potent act of visualization that impressed his ambition onto his subconscious. His dedication was so compelling that it caught the attention of a local doctor who recognized his potential. This doctor not only trained him in basic medical procedures but also financed his medical education, turning his envisioned dream into a tangible reality. Visualization can also be a strategic tool in combating negative emotions such as envy, which often hinder personal progress. For instance, witnessing someone else's financial success might initially spark feelings of jealousy. However, by transforming envy into admiration and a genuine desire for others' prosperity, you send a positive affirmation to your subconscious that wealth is abundant and attainable, including for yourself. Furthermore, when visualization is combined with genuine passion, its effects can be significantly magnified. This was exemplified by a young pharmacist who not only loved his profession but also dreamed of owning his pharmacy. He would imagine himself managing his own store, interacting with customers, and dispensing medications. This visualization, fueled by his passion, eventually led him to a job at a major pharmacy chain. His dedication and enthusiasm quickly elevated him to a managerial position, and within 4 years, he had saved enough to open his own pharmacy. These stories highlight how visualization, when applied consistently and passionately, can pave the way to achieving one's deepest desires and ambitions. It teaches us that by aligning our subconscious with our conscious goals through visualization, we unlock a powerful catalyst for achieving personal and professional success. Key idea 4. Use your subconscious to guide your choices and attract the kind of partner you want. Sleep, often dismissed merely as a necessary downtime, is a vital component of our well-being, playing a crucial role in our physical and psychological health. Indeed, while the body rejuvenates, the subconscious mind, far from dormant, actively processes the day's experiences, solves problems, and even guides our decisions. The subconscious has the profound capability to influence our waking decisions, often guiding us through intuitive feelings and dreams. Consider the story of a woman from Los Angeles, shared during the author's Church of Divine Science radio show, who faced a life-changing career decision. Offered a lucrative job in New York City, she turned to her subconscious for guidance. Employing meditation techniques before sleep, she sought clarity from her deeper consciousness. Upon waking, she felt a compelling urge to decline the job offer, a decision that proved wise when the company later went bankrupt. This episode exemplifies how the subconscious mind can serve as a protective guide, steering us away from potential pitfalls. But the subconscious doesn't stop there. It can also play a significant role in personal relationships. It holds the power to draw us toward people who reflect our subconscious beliefs and desires, even if they are not consciously recognized. This was evident in the case of a teacher, known to the author, who had been married 3 times to men who were passive, despite her preference for more assertive partners. Upon realizing this pattern, she decided to consciously visualize the traits she truly desired in a partner each night before sleep. Her subconscious began aligning her reality with her desires. Soon after, she met a doctor who embodied the strong, successful characteristics she had envisioned. They eventually married, illustrating how effectively the subconscious can attract and realize our deepest desires when we actively engage with it. Harnessing the power of the subconscious through sleep involves more than passive rest. It requires active engagement, setting intentions, meditating, and consciously directing thoughts towards our goals before sleep. By doing so, we tap into the deep reservoir of intuitive wisdom and creative problem-solving that can profoundly influence our waking life, guiding our decisions and shaping our relationships in ways that align with our truest aspirations. Key idea 5. You can choose to be happy, and lose the negative thoughts that stand in your way. Discovering joy in life's small surprises, like finding money or snagging a bargain, undoubtedly sparks a moment of happiness. Yet, as many of us have realized, this kind of happiness is ephemeral. The real challenge lies in cultivating a more enduring sense of contentment, which can be significantly influenced by our thought patterns and mindset. To achieve lasting happiness, it's essential to consciously choose it by altering our perceptions and reactions. Consider the story of a salesman who, despite his high performance, felt unrecognized and underappreciated at work. He harbored resentment towards his sales manager, believing that personal dislike was the reason for his lack of recognition. Consumed by negativity, his work satisfaction and progress began to stagnate. However, upon realizing that his own thoughts were the root of his discontent, he decided to shift his mindset. He started to foster positive thoughts towards his boss, visualizing scenarios where he received praise and acknowledgement from him. He imagined his manager offering congratulations with a warm handshake and a smile. Remarkably, this change in attitude not only improved his mental well-being but also led to a significant professional breakthrough. He was promoted to sales manager with a substantial pay raise. This transformation underscores the detrimental impact of negative thinking, which can extend beyond professional life into personal well-being. Another example involves an associate of the author who worked excessively late hours, driven by deep-seated guilt over his brother's untimely death. His relentless work ethic was a form of self-punishment, stemming from unresolved remorse, which also caused him to neglect his family and suffer from health issues. It was only when he addressed his guilt and forgave himself that he could begin healing. He adjusted his work-life balance, dedicating time to his family and reducing his working hours. This shift not only alleviated his physical symptoms but also restored his relationships and overall quality of life. These stories highlight a powerful principle. By choosing to adopt a positive outlook and addressing underlying emotional issues, we can transform our lives. The key to sustained happiness isn't found in fleeting external events but in a deep, personal commitment to nurturing a healthy, optimistic mindset. Key Idea 6. Replace fears with positive thoughts to overcome obstacles and stay young. The childhood fear of monsters lurking under the bed is a common experience, resonating with the terror of unknown threats. The relief that comes with dispelling these fears, simply by shedding light on the situation, mirrors the adult process of confronting and overcoming irrational fears. These fears, whether they concern failure, powerlessness, or aging, can dominate our lives if left unchecked. However, through thoughtful introspection and mental reshaping, we can regain control and diminish their power over us. Take, for example, Mr. Jones, a man plagued by his inability to control his drinking. His repeated failures left him feeling utterly powerless, sinking deeper into despair with each unsuccessful attempt to quit. It was the fear of failing yet again that paralyzed him from making a genuine effort. But the turning point came with a profound loss, the estrangement from his family. This loss catalyzed a radical change in his mindset. By envisioning a future where his daughter commended him for his sobriety, he managed to tap into a powerful source of motivation. This visualization technique, paired with a deep relaxation practice, allowed him to progressively overcome his addiction, ultimately leading to a heartfelt reunion with his family. Similarly, fears surrounding aging can be mitigated by proactively altering our mental approach. Aging is often feared not just as a biological process but as a cessation of growth and discovery. Yet, this does not have to be the case, as demonstrated by an executive who embraced retirement not as the end of his active life, but as a gateway to new adventures and learning opportunities. By engaging in photography, traveling to capture new images, and eventually teaching others about his passion, he kept his mind vibrant and his spirit youthful. Another inspiring example is the author's father, who at the age of 65, began learning French. By 70, he had mastered it and went on to study Gaelic, maintaining his intellectual curiosity and teaching it until his death at 99. These stories exemplify how continuing to dream, learn, and embrace new challenges can not only alleviate fears of aging but can enrich one's later years immensely. In essence, confronting our fears, whether they stem from personal failures or the inevitable process of aging, requires a shift in our perception. By challenging our fears with new goals and continual learning, we can transform these fears into stepping stones for growth and fulfillment. Final summary. Your subconscious mind is a powerful, tireless force that operates continuously behind the scenes, influencing your actions, thoughts, and feelings. It has the capacity to affect significant changes in your life, provided you learn how to harness its untapped potential effectively. This process begins with a simple yet profound practice: visualization. By vividly imagining successful outcomes, you can program your subconscious to work towards these goals, making them feel more attainable and real. Visualization isn't just daydreaming, it's a focused and purposeful exercise that involves envisioning yourself achieving your goals in great detail. For instance, if you aim to improve your public speaking skills, you would visualize yourself speaking confidently in front of a large audience, hearing their applause, and feeling a sense of accomplishment. This mental rehearsal primes your brain to act in ways that align with your visualizations, effectively training it to perform in reality as it has in your simulated scenarios. Moreover, the power of the subconscious extends to emotional and physical health. Negative thoughts and stress can harm the body and mind, but by consciously redirecting your thoughts to be more positive and hopeful, you can alleviate stress and foster a healthier mental state. This shift not only improves your emotional well-being but can also lead to physical health benefits, such as reduced anxiety and improved immune function. To maximize the effectiveness of this technique, it's essential to regularly practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices help you gain better control over your thoughts and make it easier to replace negative patterns with positive affirmations. As you continue to train your subconscious, you'll find that you naturally gravitate towards behaviors and decisions that support your goals and overall well-being. By actively engaging with your subconscious through visualization, mindfulness, and positive affirmations, you not only enhance your mental and physical health but also set the stage for achieving greater successes in all areas of your life. This process of inner transformation is continuous, demanding persistence and commitment, but the rewards are well worth the effort, leading to a more fulfilled and purpose-driven life.
Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more book-related content.